Beautiful people, what's good? Come to your day real quick. I keep saying I work in schools, and over the last 3 or 4 days, I've had some interesting conversations. Like I said, it's the beginning of the year, so everybody got their goals and everything that they're trying to do. I got my own, but my message today is simple: put in the work. Put in the work. I know it might sound cliche and like a beaten horse, but a lot of times people say they want stuff. We say we want stuff. We want things. We want to accomplish things. And then we figure out kind of what it takes to do. And then we either fall off of it or, it never happens, or we come up with an excuse to why it's not happening, right? Instead of just putting in the work, staying steadfast and trying to get it done. Some things, some time frames may be quicker than others. Some things may arise, some issues may arise, but anything you really want, you usually get it, right? Them new J's drop, they ain't got them at one store. Guess what we do? We go to the other store. When you want to go get some food, you would drive an hour over here to go get that food because you want to get it. You want it that bad. When it's time to go out, one bar not popping, guess what we do? Drive across town to another bar, another lounge, do something else. So my message today is just put in the work. I like to talk about personal matters, relationships, etc. Like, it's so prevalent in relationships. Like, I heard somebody tell me once, "Oh, my next relationship is my last. If you're not dating for marriage, if we not coming like this, let's do this," right? And then you'll see them a handful of years later, and they not with their mate, whatever that could happen for any reason, or them and their mate are not progressing because you see how much work it takes, especially when you're dealing with people. You see how much work it takes to really be successful, to really do it. And now them words that you started off with don't mean nothing. It turns into, this is not the one. I don't even really want to be married. Hey, I'm so tired of this. He get on my nerve. But what's the work you putting in to make your situation better? It goes in across all realms. Hard work ain't never did nothing negative to nobody. You got to work hard when you're dealing with a person. You got to work hard if you're trying to accomplish your goals at your job. You have to put in the work if you're trying to excel in anything. So I have a hard time. And what you really want, you'll find a way to get it. You really don't want that what Gorilla say, that them 20 inches, 30 inches, 613, you're gonna go get you a blonde goddamn wig because you want it, and you gonna wait on that motherfucker to pop up at your porch, or you gonna drive to that store to go get it and drop that $200-300 or how much ever it costs, right? Because you really want something. You will put in the work, the sweat equity, the time, the drive, the trouble, going through the trouble ordering it, making sure it's the right one. We will do what we want for what we want. So if you notice, somebody not really accomplishing it or accomplishing things, or they talking about stuff that, oh, I really want to do this, and you notice it never get, I really want to get in shape, but I bought the gym membership and now they don't go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? You're not really trying to get in no fucking shape. Oh, I really want to be married and have a family and da-da-da-da. And then the first sign of trouble and all that, nah, I'm so done. I ain't never getting married. But you ain't put in the work. You're not really trying to be a wife. You're not really trying to be a good husband. You're not really aiming to be these things. So unless you're going to put in the work, stop talking about it. Like, I've been talking about getting a house for about 1.5 years. And I was slow on the work, but I ain't never stopped doing things. You know what I'm saying? Not to make it sound better. And I had to tell myself when the new year crossed, all right, my guy, it's time to put in the work. It's time to really put in the work. You bullshit a little bit the last 3 or 4 months of the year. You know what I'm saying? Football came up. I used football as an excuse. Oh, I'm coaching, and the timing is, which is true. But I didn't have to let that stop me, because if I really want to push, I should have pushed, right? We will do what we want for what we want. She will do what she wants for who she wants. He will do what he wants for who he wants. That's just a fact. I ain't gonna sit here and scream, oh, I want to be the best boyfriend in the world. And I ain't never taken this girl nowhere. I ain't trying to take care of things. I ain't trying to do this. I'm not gonna scream, don't scream, I'll be a bomb-ass wife. God bless you with a man, and now you see the work it takes to carry on this relationship, and all of a sudden it's, I don't care if I get married, and if I do, it'll never be with them, because da-da-da-da. Well, you got to put in the work. And if you're not willing to, just go ahead. Stop talking about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Put in the work. If you want it, you'll do what's necessary to have it. If you want to be successful at it, you'll put in the work to make sure it's okay. And that's not saying everything will go right, everything will go according to time and in planning. But if you put in the work, better things are going to happen and more than the negative things that'll happen. Trust me on that. Put in the fucking work. Love y'all.